Alright, so this is a video tutorial on how to use MyMaps for the door knocking task. First, you have to go to your browser and put the URL for MyMaps. So this is the browser, and just simply type in https://www.google.com/maps or MyMaps rather. Alright, and after that, just click on enter. It will ask you to sign in. In my case, I already have it pulled up with my own Gmail account, so that's why it goes straight to Google My Maps. Now, just in case, after putting the URL and it asks you to sign in, just simply sign into your Google account and just simply enter your username and password. One reminder though, this will only work for Google accounts with the domain gmail.com. For private accounts, it doesn't work. It will need permission for you to be able to access Google My Maps. So that's the reason why I used my own Gmail account instead. Now that we're here, we're ready to create a new map. At the left upper part of the screen, you will see create a new map. So all you need to do is to click on it. Alright, and it will pull up another screen. At this part, you have to focus on the upper part of the screen, particularly the left part of the screen. So first, in creating a new map, you have to import the file from Google Drive. As you can see, you will have here import, and it's noticeable because it's color blue. Just click on it and it will have a pop-up screen. It will ask you whether you want to put the data from your computer or from Google Drive. Today we will have to import from Google Drive. So just choose Google Drive and it will ask you to select the data from your Google Drive. In this case, I already have Google Drive pulled up, so it automatically pulled up the folder. This particular folder, Marcus Koo, and this is the data, door knocking map out. Let me just open it real quick. How it looks like. Let's just go to Marcus Koo here, and then let me open this door knock map out. So it looks something like this. Nothing special, just names. Okay. Next is you will have to go to map or my map, and let's go back to creating a new map. First, you have to choose columns to position your place marks. In this case, you want to put a tick mark on address. Then hit on continue. Then next question is, or next pop-up is to choose a column to title your markers. In this case, you want to choose names and then hit on finish. After that, if it's successful, you should have balloons on the screen. You should have the map with the balloons on the screen. So voila, here you go. So you have the map with the balloons, and the next goal is to connect them based on how we want to do the door knocking task. Okay, so this is actually customizable, so that means you can change these balloons if you wanted to. All you need to do is to, let's see, I want to click on this, and if you notice there is a shade in here, that means you have the option to change the colors. Or here, it's actually in blue, and just hit on uniform style. Okay, and then it will ask you whether you want to change it, or let's see. Hold on. Okay, so if we want to change these balloons, just hit on style. It's a little bit slow, so bear with me. There you go. So I can go ahead and change it to circles, square, diamond, star, or if I want to be more artistic, I can go ahead and use probably houses. So I can go ahead and change it to this, and then just click on OK. And this one looks better for me, so I'd rather use houses than balloons. So that's it. But if you prefer balloons, then you can just simply change it. There's no problem about changing it after saving it or whatever you want to do with the design. But in my case, I'd rather have houses instead. So we can go ahead and start. Next is to actually map out. So you want to click on this right here, add directions. Let me close this first. Okay, so there you go. This should be blank for now. Okay, so this is okay. After you click on add directions, notice that there's another category or subcategory on the left side. So you will start from here. In this case, I want to change the title to door knock 1. And then I want to save it that way. And then for letter A, since we will start from Marcus' house, I want to find where is it. Because letter A should always be the point of origin. So I want to find Marcus' place. Probably this one. Yep, that's Marcus' place. Then I can go ahead and start mapping from here. So if I will start from Marcus' place, then maybe I want to go next to, let's see, this one. So when you click on another house, it will show you lines that would indicate that you are going from point A to point B. And if you want to add more addresses, all you need to do is to simply click on add destination and then click on another house. So I have 2 so far. I can go ahead and click on, let me make this smaller so I can see the entire map. And then I want to click on this maybe, so I can go ahead and click on it. Alright, there you go. So that's Janelle and Joseph Watts. And next, I want to click on add destination and make this the 4th one. And so on and so forth until I reach letter J. Why am I being specific? because for the door mapping or door knock mapping, you can only map from letter A to letter J. So if you have more houses to map out, all you need to do is to go ahead and start all over again. So my suggestion is actually to disregard the letter and concentrate on the houses instead, and the addresses on the screen. So if you notice, I'm on letter I now, and I'm about to choose letter J. So I want to add destination, and then click on this house. So the last one on my list from A to J, that's David and Carol Adamczyk. And then when I start my next map out, it should start with David and Carol Adamczyk. So what I need to do is to go ahead and add directions. And when I click on add directions, like what I mentioned earlier, it will have another category, subcategory, or layer on the left part of the screen. So I want to change the title of this and make it door knock 2. Okay, so there you go. It's already there, but I will not start from Marcus address anymore. I want to start with the letter J. Why? Because I want to go ahead and continue with the mapping. So letter J would now be the letter A on the second door knocking or door knock map. Okay, so let me click on this letter J. Okay, so there you go. So from letter J, say I want to pick on this house for my letter B. Okay. And then add more destination. I want to make this smaller because I want to see the entire place. Not really small, just so that I can see it. Okay, here we go. So if you notice, there's no broken lines. Even though we already have door knock 1 and door knock 2. Since we used the end of door knock 1 to be the start of door knock 2, what it did is that it just continued to the next one. So it doesn't really matter how many houses you want to do the door knocking. All you need to do is just simply add directions every time. But if it's like, say, a lot of info or a lot of names to be added, what you can do is you can also add a layer if that has to be imported. So it depends. If it is part of the existing Excel file or spreadsheet, then you can go ahead and click on add directions to add more addresses on your map. Now, if it's on a separate Google Sheet, then what you need to click on is add layer. When you add layer, it will not show you ABC right away, but it will show you the option to click on import and then put the new data in. So that's basically how you do it until you finish the map. And that's it. So if you have any questions, just go ahead and send me an email. That's it. Thank you.